Rising from Qatar's Lusail Marina district like a sculptural crown of steel and glass, two colossal towers curve into the sky, bold, elegant, and instantly iconic. This is Katara Towers, home to Raffles Doha, a hotel so luxurious it's often referred to as 6-star, even though officially it's 5. But this isn't just a hotel. It's an architectural landmark, a cultural symbol, a perfectly engineered fusion of heritage, innovation, and unfiltered luxury. Positioned just 30 minutes from Hamad International Airport, Raffles Doha occupies one half of the soaring Katara Towers, a 211-meter-tall twin structure shaped to mirror Qatar's national emblem, the crossed scimitars. The design isn't just about aesthetics, it's a powerful, deliberate nod to the nation's identity. That symbolism was brought to life by one of the most respected architecture and engineering firms in the world, Dar Al-Handasa. Known globally for blending futuristic design with regional heritage, they're the masterminds behind the Katara Towers' daring structure, a curved, scimitar-inspired profile that's never been seen before in hospitality design. Inside, the hotel's interior vision was crafted by Wimberley Interiors, a division of the legendary WATG studio. Together, the two design powerhouses created something that balances Qatari tradition with contemporary luxury, offering a guest experience unlike anything else on the planet. Construction on Katara Towers was completed in 2022, just in time for FIFA World Cup Qatar, and it wasn't a quiet opening. With a $600 million price tag and years of development, the hotel was timed perfectly to host the world's most important figures. The towers themselves took nearly a decade from concept to completion, involving some of the region's most advanced engineering techniques to bring the iconic curved shape to life. Specialized steel frameworks were imported and assembled with precision, while heat-resistant glass panels were custom-fitted to withstand Qatar's extreme summer temperatures. Inside, over 1,000 artisans and craftsmen worked to complete the finishes, from handcrafted chandeliers to intricately patterned flooring that pays homage to Islamic art. The marble was sourced from Italy, the lighting systems from Germany, and the interior furnishings from top European design houses. Smart building systems were embedded into the infrastructure, allowing for real-time energy monitoring and seamless room automation. Even the water filtration and climate control systems were designed with sustainability in mind. Katara Towers wasn't just built, it was sculpted with intention, combining cultural reverence with high-tech ingenuity. As the World Cup brought global attention to Qatar, the towers became a backdrop for headlines, luxury events, and exclusive after-parties. From CEOs to celebrities, the guest list wasn't just impressive, it was historic. And that's exactly what happened. During the World Cup, David Beckham was seen enjoying the luxurious hospitality of Qatar, believed to be among those hosted here. Naomi Campbell, known for her deep ties to global fashion and art, was a guest. So was Shakira, who performed during the event, and Gianni Infantino, president of FIFA, who was frequently spotted at luxury events hosted at or around Katara Towers. They call it a 6-star hotel, not 5, 6. And no, they didn't just sneak in an extra star for fun. Raffles Doha is not your average luxury stay. It's the kind of place where you check in and immediately feel like your bank account should be wearing a tuxedo. This hotel doesn't just want to impress you, it wants to make you rethink what the word hotel even means. Landing in Doha, it takes about 30 minutes from the airport before you pull up to what looks like two enormous scimitars pointing into the sky. That's Katara Towers. The design is so dramatic it feels less like architecture and more like Qatar saying, yes, we build skyscrapers with curves just because we can. The towers stand 211 meters tall, so basically if you dropped one on its side, it would still block traffic for half of Doha. The whole thing cost around $600 million to put together, and it was timed perfectly for the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Because what better time to flex a shiny new luxury tower than when the whole world is watching? The path leading up to the hotel is lush and green, the kind of manicured perfection that makes you want to suddenly become a morning jogger. There's a small fountain in front that quietly burbles away, setting the mood like background music in a movie. Boats bob in the nearby marina. Palm trees frame the view, and you start to realize this isn't just a hotel, it's a production. One side of the building belongs to Raffles Doha, the other to Fairmont Doha. Both are part of the Accor group, but while Fairmont keeps things bright luxury, Raffles feels like stepping into an exclusive club where the walls whisper, "Shh, elegance only." Now, the entrance alone deserves its own Instagram page. Golden detailing, a massive emblem, and doors that probably cost more than your car opened to reveal. A lobby that makes you immediately wish you'd ironed your shirt. The ceiling reflects the sky, and not in a cheesy wallpaper kind of way. It actually moves. It's like the building itself decided, why stop at luxury when we can casually bend reality? There's a white grand piano, which some days comes alive with live performances. On others, it just sits there like a silent flex. The scent, perfectly engineered through reed diffusers. Not too strong, not too subtle, just enough to make you think, yeah, I could live here. Even the sofas have outlets next to them. Luxury doesn't just mean chandeliers. It means you can charge your phone without crawling on the floor like a peasant. And then, of course, portraits of Qatari royalty remind you where you are. Qatar doesn't do half measures. When you finally head to your room, the elevator makes an impression too. Luxurious interiors, yes, but also a strange smell that doesn't quite match the grandeur. It's like even in a 6-star hotel, elevators can't resist being a little weird. By the time you reach your floor, though, any doubts vanish. The corridor is plush, the lighting dramatic, and it feels like walking through a movie set where every scene is rich person goes to bed. Here's where things really get wild. Every single room at Raffles Doha is a suite. Not suite as in slightly larger room with a couch in the corner, but actual full-blown suites. Room 1405, the Crescent Suite, spans 85 square meters. To put that in perspective, that's bigger than a lot of city apartments, except here you're not arguing with a landlord about the plumbing. From the entrance alone, you're greeted by stylish gold switches that make you want to flick them on and off just for fun. There's a valet delivery box, which feels futuristic, and then you hit the restroom. And what a restroom. Marble floors and walls so shiny they could double as mirrors. Towels perfectly arranged, a toilet seat that comes with functions you probably won't dare to try, and a trash can so gold it might just belong in a rapper's music video. The toilet itself is German-made by Duravit, because apparently even toilets need to have prestige here. The toiletries? From French brand Frederic Malle, the kind of soap that makes you question why you ever settled for drugstore brands back home. Push open another door and you're hit with a private bar that looks like a set piece from a James Bond movie. Mirrored walls, hotel-branded teas, fancy cups placed way too high for the average guest, and an espresso machine that makes your kitchen coffee maker look like a toy. Even the coasters feel heavy because of course they do. The fridge, stocked with free soft drinks, water, and sparkling water. The wine cellar is just casually there, reminding you that you could order a bottle at any time. This isn't minibar rip-off prices territory. It's we'll just comp the basics and make you feel like royalty territory. Step into the living room and suddenly you're in what feels like a mini art gallery. Chandelier above, intricate flower-like ceiling patterns, shelves stacked with art and design books. Yes, even Picasso makes a cameo. The desk isn't just functional. It comes with wireless charging stations and enough outlets to power a small office. Postcards on the table remind you of Qatar's heritage, and the rug below is Arabic-styled, tying the whole thing together. And then, of course, the welcome gifts. Raffles-branded chocolate, Arabian sweets, and even chocolates shaped like Katara Towers. Eating the chocolate version of the building you're staying in feels both respectful and slightly cannibalistic, but hey, it tastes good. Every suite comes with a balcony, and this one does not disappoint. On one side, you've got views of the city, with Doha's skyline stretching into the distance. On the other, the Arabian Gulf glimmers like a postcard. The Pearl Island is visible in the distance, another testament to Qatar's habit of building islands just because they can. Sunbeds are waiting outside, practically begging you to cancel your plans and just nap with an ocean breeze. And if you look up, you can see the rooftop bar at the top of the tower, waiting for you to eventually crawl up there for cocktails. The bedroom is anchored by a massive king-sized bed framed with golden Qatari geometric patterns. The pillows are softer than expected. The bedside tables are loaded with wireless chargers and Oliver Hemming clocks, and everything glows with tasteful lighting. Then there's the bathroom, easily bigger than some people's living rooms. Double sinks, LED-lit mirrors, a bathtub so white it practically sparkles, and a shower with more buttons than a spaceship. Seriously, the shower has modes: balance, energize, de-stress. There's even a steam generator with chromotherapy lights, meaning your morning shower can now double as a rave. Towels? More than you'd ever need. Bath salts? Of course. And if you get bored while drying off, just admire the golden bird sculptures in the corridor. Storage is equally insane. Dyson hairdryer, yoga mat, shoe brush, even a prayer mat. The safe comes with watch and jewelry compartments because naturally you're expected to travel with both. Back downstairs, the hotel opens up like a playground for adults with high standards. The Blue Cigar Writers Lounge houses 7,000 books and cigars, a mix that screams, sit here and look intellectual while sipping whiskey. There's Maliki Lounge for afternoon tea, outdoor pools with sunbeds positioned like works of art, and a 55-meter pool that stretches so far you start wondering if you should have warmed up first. Private cabanas? Of course. The spa feels endless. 17 treatment rooms, fitness studio, saunas, steam baths, and even Hyperis recovery equipment. The gym is stocked wall-to-wall with techno gym machines, as if someone asked, how do we make exercise equipment look sexy? And if one gym wasn't enough, the second floor offers another, slightly smaller one with panoramic views. You can actually run on a treadmill while staring out at the lit-up marina. Motivation level, maximum. Food here is its own adventure. L'Artisan serves breakfast, lunch, and brunch in an ice cave-inspired dining room, while Alba offers Italian fine dining. There's also Aqua with its infinity pool terrace for Mediterranean bites. But the star of the show? The Katara Towers waffle. Shaped like the building itself, it's almost too beautiful to cut into. Almost. Combine that with a mixed grill platter loaded with Wagyu beef, lamb chops, and kebabs, and you start to understand why dining here feels less like eating and more like participating in art. Even the cutlery is from Christoffel, the French luxury brand that ensures even your spoon feels expensive. At night, the whole scene transforms. Fountains shoot colorful streams into the air, palm trees glow, and the towers themselves shine like something out of a sci-fi movie. From the balcony, the city lights twinkle, and even the Ferris wheel in the distance joins the spectacle. What's surprising, though, is how quiet it all feels. Unlike Dubai, where luxury hotels buzz with energy and tourists, here it's peaceful, almost too peaceful. You get the sense that Raffles Doha is still waiting to be discovered by the world, which only makes staying there feel more exclusive. Before wrapping up, it's worth mentioning the neighbor, Fairmont Doha. Bigger, brighter, with more rooms and a livelier atmosphere. It even has a gold lounge club level that Raffles doesn't. But Raffles? Raffles is where you go if you want intimacy, attention to detail, and the feeling that you're part of a very private circle. It's the difference between being at a buzzing party and slipping away into a hidden lounge where everything is calmer, quieter, and, frankly, better. So, was it worth it? Absolutely. A night at Raffles Doha costs around 2,400 QAR, or about 665 USD. And for that, you're not just buying a room. You're buying the experience of staying inside one of the most dramatic towers in the Middle East, being spoiled at every turn, and walking away with the kind of memories you'll casually drop into conversation for years. Would you stay here? Let me know. And if you enjoyed this tour, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and share this with someone who'd totally eat a waffle shaped like their hotel.